Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with a little bit of a mail haul video. I'm still getting some items in, even though a lot of places are being quarantined and all that stuff because of the coronavirus and everything. Not really me, because I have to go to work. I have to go to work in this. Doesn't matter what the law lays down. I got like my way of just getting past and getting to work. So I've been labeled as one of those important people that need to get to work. So yay for that. And everybody else that this is, this pandemic is affecting, my heart goes out to you guys. Positive vibes and prayers, as you know, and this is something that I don't think anybody really was expecting to ever have to experience in their lifetime. But while you guys are there, hopefully, being stuck at home isn't too bad. You get to play some figures, maybe get to watch some of your, reviewers and things like that. So feel free, if you're bored, to start commenting down below. Let's have a conversation going. I'll try to respond as quickly as I can. And but let's dive into some of these mail hauls that I've gotten probably within the week or so. So first one, I didn't think I was going to get it. I never got tracking information or anything like that. But I got this. Mainly, the wife likes this commercial a lot. And when I saw this, I sort of had to get it because it was just sort of that type of thing. So I ended up getting the Dr. Pepper Little Sweets pop from Dr. Pepper, obviously. And if you guys haven't, this figure is awesome. I mean, he has actually, you can't really see it. He has like a little bit of a like glittery, looks like glittery like scarf with his jacket and stuff like that. A very cool looking pop there. You really can't see it, but he is holding a Diet Dr. Pepper. And I'm like, man, wish it wasn't a Diet Dr. Pepper. Never really drank a Diet Dr. Pepper. But still, very cool. Probably the white looks a lot better than actually doing like all this in the same color as his hair and stuff like that. But very cool pop that I got. Hopefully you guys were able to pick it up. If not, I'm sure there were other people that bought mass loads. Well, didn't even buy them. Ended up just consuming a bunch of Dr. Pepper, getting the UPCs and stuff to get themselves a bunch of those. So just don't overpay if you're getting them, or maybe a fellow pop collector got multiples and is willing to help another pop collector out. So don't hesitate to check that out. We got a box in the mail from my doppelganger. Not really my doppelganger, but Art G. If you guys haven't checked him out, he's a fellow Plastic Cannibal member. Very good collector. Very cool dude. And again, just looking out all the time. And that's really what it's about, being a collector. We look out for one another. If you guys are part of Plastic Cannibals, you'll see every month or so I post up a video saying, what are you looking for? So everybody can sort of list what they're looking for. So as we're out there looking anyway, we can sort of look out for one another. So it's not a bad thing to do. So it's a very small box, but I don't care because, even if this thing came crushed, I would still be okay. But he managed with this small box that seems to be fit perfectly for this. That's crazy. Let's get that out of there. Would be a little bit more aggressive with this. I was about to just rip it open. I'm like, you know what? I can reuse that bubble wrap for somebody else. And what's crazy is I got a bunch of stuff I need to ship out. I got a package to go to Texas. I got a couple packages to go to California. One to go to Michigan. But it's like, I'm really concerned if I were to send something to California or Texas that it wouldn't make there, or it might get like delayed or stomped on or something. I don't know how packaging is going in those areas, but RG always finds these GameStops. If you guys haven't watched his channel, you got to check it out. His link is down below. But he ended up going to this GameStop that was going in clearance. It was like 30% off or 40% off, something like that. He ended up getting me this foot soldier, and it was the melee one that I ended up missing. So I now have all four of the figures now to try to get maybe an extra melee and an extra bladed foot soldier, just so I can have four. Brandon Backlund, he ended up getting a crazy amount of these foot soldiers, and I'm like, once you see a bunch of them, and people army building them, they look amazing. So it's just like, it'd be nice to just have like Shredder, all the weapons displayed, and then the foot soldiers like behind them. And the reason I'm saying weapons displayed, my buddy Shoky from Shoky Reviews, he made a custom, like he made his own stand, because when you're buying these things, they don't come with the same, some of the same accessories that the San Diego Comic-Con version did. So he actually made out of like plastic. He has like all these runners and stuff like that from doing his Gundams and stuff. He actually made a custom display for his weaponry, and it looked exactly like you would get from the San Diego Comic-Con set. And then I asked him, like, yeah, well, if you make another one, you know, hey, and I didn't think he was. And then he started doing it, and he sent me some pictures. He actually updated. He added some cool specific type of displaying for like the size and the nunchucks and everything like that. Just, I'll show it to you guys whenever, if I get it. He might keep it because it's very cool, but I mean, you gotta check it out. Check his channel out. I'll link that down below. All these channels I'm linking out, please check it out. You guys are, you know, at home, need some entertainment. Archie's great. Shoky Reviews is great, so definitely check it out. But thank you, RG, for getting me this figure. He was still a little bit less than retail after shipping and everything, but you know, I can't really complain about that. It was a little, saved me a couple dollars, and it got to my doorstep. I didn't have to go to a GameStop, try to hunt it down and all that stuff. So a little bit of savings is better than no savings. And then my last piece that I got today, and I'm super stoked about it. I am ridiculously stoked about it. I almost flipped out when I called my wife today at 1:30. I said, hey babe, FedEx delivered a package, can you get it? She's like, okay, I'm doing the dish, you know, getting the dishwasher. Well, 3 hours later, I'm on my way home, and I was like, hey, did you bring in my package? Mind you, it's been raining today. And she was like, no, I forgot. I'm like, what do you mean you forgot? Like, what what do you? And I was like, my mind was just like, grah. So luckily the cardboard around it was the one that absorbed most of the moisture, and thankfully the item wasn't damaged. But enough of me talking about it. Let's see what I got. And I know a lot of people have been getting this. Boom. My first ever G.I. Joe Classified Series figure. First ever 6-inch G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. That beautiful special edition, limited edition, whatever edition you want to call this. And this box is beautiful. I'm not going to open it all the way, but I will take off the sliding thing. This part slides off. And this packaging is just sick. I'm going to try to get it angled where you guys can... There you go. There you go. Look at that. Don't know what this is. This might say Snake Eyes. I'm not sure. If anybody can translate that, please let me know what that says. But look at the detail. It's all over. You can literally feel it. And it's beautiful. Can I open it any further? Should I open it any further? Man, it's a nice hefty box. Let's go a little bit further. Is it taped? This was a little part of cardboard on the side there. Can't really see right there. That's sort of showing. I don't think it's not damaged. It's like the wrapping or the stuff. Let me see if I can. Oh, we're making progress. Guess this will make it easier for when I go to review the figure. Still going to show all this stuff in the review, but I got to see it for the first time. Okay. And some of this will be, like I said, it will be, you know, shown again during the review. But I am framing this bad boy. That artwork is sick. Got the Rashikage symbol right there. If you guys look at that. Got my Rashikage tattoo. Something about, you know, with my tattoo, I know a lot of people get this type of tattoo, but I was basing it off of like a Snake Eyes comic cover, how his arm was like angled down and stuff like that. So my placement's based off of that. I know a lot of people give them different sizes and everything, but my size and the placement was based off of that cover for that comic. And this is sick. It's a nice, like, thicker, like, definitely nicer paper. And yeah, it's definitely going to be framed. I really want to taking a piece out. I'm sorry. I'm over here. It's breaking it darker. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just getting sucked. I'm a huge G.I. Joe fan. I am a huge G.I. Joe fan. Like, super huge G.I. Joe fan. You can see G.I. Joes above. They sort of wrap around that way. Wow, my thumb is not... There we go. They wrap around that way, but they also go this way. And then there's a bunch over here. I had to, like, I had him, these just chilling out. Look at that. Look at that original OG Snake Eyes right there. Not like the OG, but it was one of the more popular ones because everybody loved, like, the knives on his chest, and then the iconic sword that he came with like, the holes and stuff. But, yeah, I love G.I. Joe. And some of the stuff that I want to start taking stuff out of the foam. This has a new toy smell, definitely. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm just silent, just looking like... Look at this. Look at that figure. Look at the artwork. Like, all this stuff you guys will see in the review, but still... I am a G.I. Joe nuts. I'm like literally going to sacrifice some lines so I can make sure I'm on top of the G.I. Joe figure. So I'll make sure I'm the go-to person when it comes to these new G.I. Joes, because I just love them so much. I just love how it comes displayed too. And this thing in person looks amazing. The weapons rack. That's something I was getting sort of sucked into, because the camera, when people are reviewing it online, it just doesn't do it justice with, like, the texture, like the tone, and, like, it's amazing. The weapons are amazing. All right, I'm putting this back. Putting it all back, because I'm sitting here about to review a whole thing when I'm not even ready for it. But again, this is an awesome piece. I hope everybody that was trying to get one pre-ordered one, because I definitely think that it is a must-have in anybody's collection if you're a G.I. Joe fan. If you're not a G.I. Joe fan, but you like ninjas, definitely worth picking up. And I know some people got this stuff crazy early, but I'm patient. I like to order through Hasbro Pulse. They do. They treat you good sometimes. A lot of times, actually, because with that membership or whatever, you get free shipping. So you can just pre-order a bunch of stuff and it ships to you for free. So I'm very... Why is there something stuck to this already? Very stoked to have this. And I think at the end of this video, I think I'll show you guys some of the G.I. Joe stuff I have on display. I know I haven't done a full collection video in a while, and I'm needing to, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot that I need to do in this room before I feel like it's presentable. Like, I know you guys can see some of it, but on the stuff you can't see, it's just a mess. And it's the problem as a collector. When you collect too many lines, you gotta find places for it. Plus, you want it to look good. And I'm a very, like, anything that I get, I want to put it on display. I don't want to put it in a tote anywhere. So that's sort of another thing. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of the Joes that I have on display. Here we got some of my Renegades and Rise of Cobra, Pursuit of Cobra figures still on card. I have them pinned to the wall thanks to my buddy Antonio Towns. And these figures are beautiful. Hasbro knocked these figures out of the park, and it was very sad to see them go. Firefly there looking pretty cool. Storm Shadow, the Renegade Storm Shadow, a lot of people wanted because it came with so many accessories. This Cobra Commander, honestly, I put the chrome head on him. He is pretty much my main Cobra Commander on display, like in front of the soldiers and everything. That lifeline is sick. We also get this really wicked Cobra Commander. Some troops. Techno Viper's awesome, and I love the little cone it came with. I wish I had a bunch of them, because those cones are pretty cool accessories. Got the Zombie Viper. Got a Hazard Viper, probably related with the Zombie Viper incident. Really love the Cobra Shock Trooper. Just straight up SWAT soldier that worked for Cobra. And then we get the Alley Viper. Looking cool in those colors. Got Zartan. This Destro is so badass. All this detail in these 3 3/4 figures, like you can't even really, if you can see, he came with like a big money case with individual currencies from different countries and stuff. Super, super wicked looking figure. So here I am knocking stuff over while I'm trying to record this. Cobra Commander looking awesome, coming with a bunch of accessories as well. Then we got this weird like Predator looking dude. Shadow Tracker, which was another one that a lot of people were hunting down just because he's sort of like a Predator type of character. The Cobra Trooper, which I did army build these guys. Once they released this version, I ended up starting to pick up as many of those as I could to try to army build. These figures are just sick. Tons of detail. I mean, look at this Firefly. Comes in like a crazy like ballistics outfit because he deals with explosives, and it just fits Firefly. Here we got the Jungle Bat looking pretty wicked, and some light switches, but this beach head to me is like one of the best beach heads. The Jungle Duke with the saw looks pretty menacing. Then you got General Hawk, which comes with so much stuff. His gun and laptop pop out of that briefcase he comes with. These are 3 3/4 figures. Come with tons and tons of accessories. One of the better Snake Eyes for sure. Gotta have yourself a blowtorch. This Dusty is very badass. It's cool that they changed him but still kept him sort of the same. So these are sort of the artistic freedoms that we all supported back then when they did the 3 3/4, but then now they're doing some different changes to these 6-inch ones. Everybody's flipping out. People just need to chill and relax. Let Hasbro do it. Look at what they did for us for these 3 3/4. Come on, look at that low light. 6-inch figure. Sniper rifle fits here. This is a canister of bullets. One of the bullets actually comes out of that. Support this line. Like G.I. Joe needs our support, or else they're not going to do them anymore. Got this Skydive, Steel Brigade, Spirit Iron Knife, and Quick Kick. Both Toys R Us exclusives. Gotta get some of those San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, especially Cobra Commander at a Cobra podium. It's awesome. And then you gotta have Zorana. There's 2 different versions. I got the one that was more towards her original style. The Mail Away Doc. I got to give a huge shout out to my buddy Josh Otis, however you want to go by. I think this guy happened because of him. Got ourselves the original Jinx San Diego Comic Con. Got a Shipwreck 25th anniversary. I'm just sort of going to pan because there's just a lot. If we spent all day of me going through all those figures. Can't forget the comic packs. Here we got some of my Sideshow collectibles. Snake Eyes with Timber. We got General Hawk. That's incomplete Snake Eyes. It was like the first version. I got him like loose with missing a lot of stuff. Flint complete. That figure is amazing. If you guys haven't seen the review, check it out. Then we get down to here. We got Zartan, Viper, Cobra Commander. That Cobra Commander is sick. So love that whole terrorist look for Cobra Commander. Here we got ourselves Major Blood, Storm Shadow, version 2, and the 1000 Toys Snake Eyes. Here we got some of my 3 3/4 Joes that are loose. This is actually my Cobra shelf. We got the Weather Dominator there, the Mass Device there. Very cool. You can see sort of all my troop builders and stuff like that. Army builders. One of the best Destros. We come down, we have my Sigma 6 figures, but then we start getting into the Joes. But I did start putting some other ones in here because I just needed to get them on display. Got my Dreadnoks on motorcycles. Here you guys get to see some of my mess. We got the Dreadnoks set, and those are stacks of, right there are stacks of the like movie figures that were really cool, but the packaging wasn't. Some other ones here, so stuff I still need to display. And you can just see the mess, and what I'm doing is trying to organize that mess. And there you guys have it. You got to see my Joes that I have on display so far. You know, and that really sums up my little mail haul and G.I. Joe sharing with you guys. If you like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, as I'm always pumping out some sort of videos. And I'm going to try to keep them out going quicker since a lot of people are being stuck at home. And I want you guys to show some love to those channels I listed down below. Shoky, Archies, great channels to subscribe to and keep you entertained. And then I want to make sure you guys check out Plastic Cannibals. If you're looking for that nice tight-knit family of collectors, Plastic Cannibals is definitely where it's at. At the end of the video, you'll see a little image that says Plastic Cannibals. You go to Facebook, type in Plastic Cannibals in the search. You'll see a group called Plastic Cannibals with that same logo. Feel free to join in. There's 3 questions you got to answer in order to come on into the group. And then let's start talking about figures. But have a great, amazing day. I want you guys to have the best luck hunting and keep on collecting. And just have a beautiful day.